Welcome back, everybody. This is Old Guy Can't Game, and we are going to jump back into our Timberborn playthrough. Full disclosure, there is going to be a time jump here. There was about three episodes that they got corrupted. The files did. I also had this happen with my weekend BattleTech run, and yeah. So anyway, so you're going to see a little bit of a time jump here, I believe, because now from the last time we should have a bunch more stuff going on. But I don't know what. We have expanded. We built an observatory up here. Pretty certain I had the gravity batteries and maybe the mine in. I need to go back and look at the last good episode. We built a little beaver statue, I think, and an agora, which I think the beavers just go and do yoga at. But yeah, overall things are going well though, and hopefully this playthrough will not be corrupted. Make sure everything looks alright. Alright, activate beaver power. So we built this little section up here. We are rocking the food right now. Look at that. Over 8,000 food. Over 6,000 water. This whole area is nice big deep reservoir water. I don't know if I had the sluice gates in. So as you can see, I do have sluice gates down here now. That way it kind of automates my water situation when either the droughts or the bad tides come. Oh, I think I have a dirt plant or whatever. Yeah, so these guys are making dirt. Then I take that dirt and I'm making dirt blocks. And so I built these overhangs here, if I remember correctly. And I'm building houses in them because I can. And it's silly. Let's go. Rotate, rotate, rotate. So these houses will be built into the cliff there. Why? I don't know. Why not? But what we're gearing up for, hopefully, is to build our wonder, the Earth Recultivator, for which we have plenty of science for. I just need to find a spot to put it. Anyway, that's the goal for right now. I might put it up here. or back here? Back here might be an option. You just find a good spot. But, so we built alright, so the beaver statue, which I believe is this, or no. Okay, that's the yeah, the brazier bonding. The brazier? Brazier. Whatever it's called. So, we built that. Fountain of Joy. We need access to water. Does that mean I can just build it in the water here? I think so. I think I can just put it right there. Might as well build some of these monuments, right? Our population, look at that. At 161 adults, 23 children's. A total of 184 beavers. What's going on here? I have 4 incapacitated beavers. Well, quit being incapacitated. I think I have enough explosives. Let's... I don't know. I did put in these water wheels over here. I don't know if that was in the last video or not. Farmer monument. A lot of farms down here. Put that there. Can they build that? I think they can. Not sure what we're working on. I should. I think the repopulator's gonna have to go over here. Hauling post. Oh. Alright. Let's... Too far from district center, cannot be reached. So I need some stairs. That's fine, we can do that. Come on. Let's finish this up, guys. We are running low on logs. Let's high priority this thing. There it is. Alright, so now can we start building this? I don't know. I mean, we got a pretty good dense stack of beavers in here. I am bummed that did lose those videos, because it's kind of hard to think about what where exactly we're at with all this stuff. $1,600. We got 2,000. We got 2,600 gears. What do we need? Oh, we're pretty much there for the repopulator as well. Do we need... say we put it right there. And they can slowly work on it. Let's put... As there... Gears. Gears. Metal blocks. Treated planks. And we want to... Do we want to build another builder's hut? I think we do. I think it's in district management. Put a builder's hut there. Now, I decided not to build to build the bot factories. I figured that was kind of the point. We've got all the beavers we need and then some probably. Where are we missing? Centrifuge. It's turned off. Fluid dumps, one of them a bunch of them are turned off. This is where we need a guy. One of the power wheels. Alright. Not a big deal. After all, we are generating power. Our gravity batteries are staying up. We are making treated planks. We are making planks to stay ahead of the treated planks. That's slowly and steady coming along. Need some of our forest to come of age over here. There's a maple. A bunch of birch right there. If I were to put a flag right there. And then oh, got a bad tide incoming. Now the one thing I haven't done is automated for a bad tide with the sluices. So I prioritize this. Get that built. So when the bad tide comes, I have to make sure I come over, open up those gates, and turn these off. Are these all the way up? No. Let's turn that all the way up. And let's also prioritize that, and that. And then that. Get some of our builders on the go. And this number is misleading because there is so much water over here right now. Alright, and those will be flooded out here in a second. It'll only be that way for a little while. Let's go a little bit faster. We want to obtain, Obtain. And obtain. Because we are going to need them for this. You know, it would be nice if the builders only had to go here to get their supplies. But our biggest issue right now is just getting logs. Trying to think of a way to get some of the stuff we need. I mean, we got pine trees over here. We got dead oaks here. I just don't know if it's worth it trying to set up stairs to harvest all this. To go all the way up to the top here. And then there's all these pine trees up yonder. It might be worth it. All right. If I climb up here, and then here, I could get those two. And then yeah, I don't know. Climb here. Here. Yeah, I just don't think it's worth the investment in resources to do that. All right. So getting those filled up. We are at level 30. Hooray. Oh, our fountain's in. Woohoo! Happy beavers do 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 do. Ah. Ooh. Anyway. Anything else? For this we just need logs. Oh, 32. 33. All right. And open those. And now we have a perfectly safe water source because we're dumping our bad water out the back. What do we got? 6 day? That's not bad. Alright. Moving gears over. We have a bunch of unemployed beavers. Yeah. I think our biggest hang up right now might be pine resin. We have this little bit of forest here that can harvest pine resin, and this little bit up here, which is okay, it's fine. Oh, and this is getting ready to go. But I think we're at a good spot to stop for the day. Give this a look down here. Oh, it's two beavers jumping out a bucket of water. Okay. I was trying to figure out what exactly it was showing me there. But now, so you see how the builders are coming over, grabbing the supplies from the warehouses here? Almost as if I planned it that way. My sluice gates are working. Did I sluice these? No, I did not. Oh, you are done doing stuff. Yeah, exactly, buddy. Pause you. Let you go live a life of leisure. I don't know if anyone's experimented yet with, because I know there's an evaporation aspect to large reservoirs like this. And I don't know if anybody's experimented with covering these up to see if that slows it down. That is something I am not going to take the time to science out. Little guys are moving along over here. The last thing is going to be the treated planks. That's going to be the one thing I think that holds us up a little bit. I think we need to turn our smelter back on. And gear workshop is still working there. These guys are all out of pine resin. Which, right now, the logs are more important than the pine resin. Give this a medium priority. That way we'll start pulling logs to that. I kind of want to get that in before this goes in. Anyway. that builder's hut built. What else can we do in here? I mean, I would like to plant more trees, but I don't really have a good spot for doing that. Yeah. Anyway, we're at a half hour here. I think this is going to be a good spot to stop. Is that in? Not quite. That would get me 4 more builders going. Grilled spatterduck. Potatoes. Carrots. Bread. Berries. So even in the event of catastrophe, I have a ton of food. All right. Got some more builders on the go. This is slowly being built. So yeah, anyway, I think we're going to call it there. I'd like to thank y'all for watching. I have been Old Guy Can't Game. And remember, it's a great big wide world out there. Let's try to make a little bit of space for everybody. And if you like what you've seen here today, feel free to like and subscribe. Throw comments down below. You know, all the normal YouTube things. And with that, I'd just like again to say thank you and hope you all have a terrific day. Bye now.